Hi everybody. Today it's sort of an episode of Will it dehydrate and what will it look like, with a twist. When I go camping, I enjoy soups, especially on a chilly night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dehydrate a soup. But I'm not going to cook it first. I'm going to dehydrate the raw ingredients so that it'll keep longer and it's easier to pack while camping. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the vegetables. It's going to be a vegetable-based soup. In here I have carrots, onions, celery, mushrooms, some peppers. I'm going to go ahead and ladle these out on here. Some of it will fall through. I kind of expect that. But it'll dehydrate either way. So I'm just trying to be careful not to promote it falling through. It's pretty warm out here, so this ought to dehydrate pretty well if I leave it outside. At night when I camp, sometimes it gets a little chilly. Even up in the mountains or down at the beach, it gets a little chilly. So a really good soup tastes good. So almost done with the vegetable ingredients. Like I said, some of it will fall through. No biggie. I'll collect those later after the dehydrating process is complete. I'll put that off to the side in just a few minutes to dehydrate. So now that I have the ingredients all set to dehydrate, I'm going to go ahead and show you the seasonings that I like to use. I have this everyday season with a grinder. In the season, it has sea salt, mustard seeds, black peppercorns, coriander, onion, garlic, paprika, chili peppers, and that's about it. But I used a little bit of that. Put some in a container. The next ingredient that I like to use when I cook is onion powder. So I'm going to go ahead and add probably a teaspoon of that. Garlic powder, maybe a teaspoon of that as well. Wow, it's windy out here. Just a little bit of ground cumin. Not much, just a little. And, well, hey, the last of the Italian seasoning. I could probably use the container to go along with the final product. Mix that up just to give it a little bit of spice. I have probably half a packet of taco seasoning. I've never tried this, but I'm going to try it this time. So half a packet of taco seasoning. Mix it all up. Go ahead and put it back in the jar. last but not least, chicken bouillon cubes. For the size of this recipe, I'm going to go with 8. So, I have my seasonings all ready. I have my dried vegetables. They'll be dried out in the next 18 to 24 hours. I'll package them up and we'll give them a try. Now it's time to hydrate. First item I'm going to hydrate is the soup that I've been preparing. I added dried chicken or dehydrated chicken to it, as well as a dehydrated veggies. So I'm going to add all those to the pot of hot water. And I'm going to let that simmer for a little while. Let those veggies reabsorb all the water that's been dehydrated. Once it's finished rehydrating, I'll add the flavor packet that I prepared previously. The spices along with the bouillon cubes. The second one I'm going to rehydrate is the remainder of my spaghetti pasta dish, along with the salsa ingredients that I dehydrated before. Give it a southwestern kick. I'll let this simmer for a little while and we'll be back. Okay, the meals have been rehydrated. It probably took the soup a little bit longer to rehydrate. I want to say I probably simmered it for about a good solid 20 minutes. But the soup is all ready. It is rehydrated. I kept cooking it till the veggies were tender and tasteful. So the soup came back pretty well. And the spaghetti dish came back pretty well too. I've done the spaghetti dish before and it came back pretty well then. So the only difference I did to this was I added the dehydrated salsa. But it still came back pretty well too. So maybe a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Lunch is served.